this is Sherry from Resin Creates Art. Tonight we're going to work on some coasters and coasting through the week. Yes, I've been thinking about this all day, and I don't know exactly, what I'm going to do, but I'm going to try to make it nice. And since I love everything vintage, and I've already mixed up my resin here. Since I love everything vintage, I picked out some vintage flowers that are paper. Now this is a dragonfly course, but I do have some flowers here, and I don't know whether I should work, face up or face down. I'm thinking I want to work face up. So, and then I have this ribbon-like stuff that I use for my, what the heck? I don't know if that glue will show. Oh, that will show after I pour or not. So I guess we'll find out. We'll find out, won't we? So what I want to do is go ahead and put some alcohol in here. And I've got a green, actually I got a couple greens, and that I want to use. And I have, where's my other color go? Oh, that's weird. I don't see it, but what I want to do is put these down first, and I think I will, just cut some edges off and put them around the sides, kind of, like kind of rounded, kind of like that. Hope you can see good. I hope you're all having a fantastic day and things are well for you. And yeah, I want to put these around. I don't know, I might have to cut some more. Whoops, got pieces flying. It just gives it some interest and some texture. I'm also going to be putting some stones in here. So let's see how this is going to look. I think it's going to look good. And that'll be on the bottom now. I'm going to put a little bit of this resin in here just to kind of hold it. These still have all the bubbles and all that stuff, so we'll see what happens here. This is the very first time I've used oh, I gotta get my gloves on. This is the very first time I've used Let's Resin. Yes. So where's my gloves? The resin I've been using since I started was from Temu, and it was from the store, and it's called Tick Move. That's Tick Move, and it worked really good for me. I can't complain. In fact, I debated whether I should buy some more or get Let's Resin. So I got the Let's Resin, and we'll go with this and see how we do. Just trying to get this kind of, get the other glove on. I want to stick my finger in there. Okay, let's see if I can pull this over and leave this over here. It's kind of stuck. There we go, like that. It just has to lay down, and this needs to go back in there, right there. Okay, I could probably cut this little piece off right here. Uh-oh. And, whoo, you're not supposed to go over there. Oh my goodness. I hope it's not one of those evenings. And put it over here. Okay. Why is it sticking? Oh, it's sticking because it's bent so badly. See if I can find another pair of tweezers. I'll have to fix those. All right. This goes up here. That goes there. Now what I want to do is I want to put some stones around. I think while I'm working on this one, what I can do is do the bubbler, the debubbler for the rest of it. Yeah, I'll just pour it in half and put this in the debubbler. And I'll be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. So let's work on some of these stones. Don't know if I'd be better off trying it with a spoon, or I just don't know. So let's just try. I just want a few. I don't want a lot. You know, just, you know, something there. Like, I don't want that over there. Like that. Ooh. I'll pick those up with the tweezers in a second. These guys, this one, go over here. This one, oh, go right there. There, I think I like that. So let's put, I have to keep thinking about this because I get confused with what's the top and what's the bottom if I change my story, you know. So I think that'll be good. And then we're going to, I think I need a little bit more resin in there, but I don't have any here. Then I'm going to put the flowers in. Now we're going from the bottom up, so I'll probably have to keep saying that to myself. I don't have any leaves or anything, but I thought with these things in here I wouldn't need them. See, it has a little bit of, I don't think that'll show in the resin, but we'll find out. The reason I put Mod Podge on these front and back is because they're paper and I don't want them to soak up the resin. Let me hold this down a little bit like that. And then I thought the dragonfly could be up here, like that. Okay. Now the other thing I wanted to put in here was a few little sprinkles of this. Did I touch the resin with that? I didn't think I did. I don't know if I can just pick it up with my fingers and put it in there. I'll try. That's enough. I just want a little bit. They're jumping everywhere. Okay. That's gonna look cute, I think. Or pretty. This is supposed to look vintage, so, you know, the flowers then, you know, if it's vintage, you know, they're going to be kind of muted. So I thought, you know, that was the route we would take. Wow, didn't want to come off. It's amazing how it does that. It must be static electricity. It's very humid here though, so I don't know how it could be that, but it's supposed to rain tonight, and I wish it was raining in the day because I love the rain. Push those down a little bit. I do not want them to float. So, see if I can get them off the paper. Although they look kind of pretty on there, don't they? Maybe I'll leave it on there, here and there. So for these two that I have the tan ribbon, I'm just going to use these. And for this side, I might put a little bit of this green mica powder in the back. I'm really not sure yet. I might just stick with the way I'm doing these, you know. I got them all ready, so they're ready to go. I'll grab more stones, and when this one's ready, I will cut a little bit of this off. I can do that part while the stuff is getting ready, the resin. Okay. Let's try that. Ah, my finger's stuck. Okay. Just in here like that. Then we'll put all these little pieces around the sides. Like that. Okay. And when the resin's done, we'll fix it. Oh, this is making me so mad. Do you ever get mad at your insertions? Inclusions? You call them inclusions? Yeah, that's what they're called. Come on, get over there. All right. And then I'm going to, you know, paint the outside edge too. I think I'm going to paint it gold. Maybe copper. It depends, you know, how the flowers look. Like if they were all like this. I've got like different kinds together. If they were all like that, I might not. I'm sorry. I think so hard I get lost in my thought. I can't talk and think at the same time, apparently. Alright, so that's that. So as soon as the resin's done, I'll be back. Hold on. Alrighty, I'm back. Got the resin. I'm going to pour a little bit in here. Looks pretty clear. I think the slower I pour, etc., the better I'll be. I'm going to put a little bit in here. It's pretty much all I'm going to put in there except for the top coat. Now I see bubbles, and it's probably from the this material here. Okay, I hope I got it everywhere. All right, let's I guess we'll put some stones. Did I just do that? I did. I just threw those stones where it doesn't belong. Okay. I'm going to use this little spoon. I wish I had a better spoon. Here's a little one. Maybe I can use this one. All right. I guess I did touch the resin with that other spoon, because I just did it with this spoon. That's a pretty stone, that striped one. I love stones and rocks and pieces of wood and stuff like that, so you'll probably see that kind of stuff in my resin art. So I think I have a really cute idea for my honey pot. I'm working on it, and when I get it finished, I'll show you guys what I did. I got the idea from Epoxy Me That. She's made a few of these. I'm not going to say what it is, but I always admired her work when she did it and thought it was so clever and so beautiful that I've just got to try it. I don't think she'll mind. I hope she doesn't mind. I mean, it's not going to, it's just the idea, you know, it's not, I'm not really copying her, I'm just using her idea. Is that copying? Is that not right? I don't know. Is that right? Aren't we supposed to, you know, like, get ideas from people and then take off on those ideas? I mean, I'm not like sitting down and taking notes and copying or anything like that. I hope I'm doing the right thing. I don't want to spill that, so I'm going to move it. Once I get these things in here, then it shouldn't take me so long. It's just getting it in here. Oh dear. Let me pick some of these up. Maybe. That one can go there. This one can go right there. This one can go over here, a darker one. And a white one can go here. I think that's all I need for that. Do we have a... Oh, that's a stone. That's not a bubble. A clear stone, actually. I'll just pile it up there. Okay, let's put our flowers in. I think the flowers come next, right? I think so. And then the big one. And then this little one. There. They look so cute in there. I like it. Okay, now I'm going to try to sprinkle these in. Okay. All right. I jumped clear over here. I don't know. It's a mystery to me. Okay. So we got that, and we're going to pour a little bit more resin in there. Over the top of the flowers. I'm not filling it up because I want to put a little top coat on it. In fact, I'll just put what I want to put in there right now. I'm going to put some of this beautiful, it's not mica powder, I don't think, it's something else, but it's crushed, like crushed crystal. Yeah, and I just want a little bit. I'm going to use that for all of them. So, okay. This little thing is so tiny. I don't see how they make such tiny little, teeny tiny little bottles. Oop. All right. I need to push down. Actually, I don't mind if they float a little bit, like off the back. That would be okay with me. I just don't want them to float to the top. They look like they're, is that a stone or a bubble? I don't know. They look like they're holding up really well. I'm happy about that. All right. So I'm trying to find a way to bring my love of vintage into my work, or my play, or my art, my resin art, because I do have a vintage channel. Okay, let's pour some of this in here and mix it up. I hope you can see me. I put quite a bit in here because it's going to be for all of the coasters. Okay, let's see. I'll just use this. I don't want to get too many bubbles in there. In fact, these two here are ready to pour this top coat on, so I'm just going to go ahead and do that. Move this out of the way. I hope you can see okay, and let's do it. That's going to look real pretty. Pretty happy with that. See a big bubble right there. I think I drowned it. I think they have enough. Okay, I can pour a little bit more. Let me move these things out of the way. Oops. Oh my goodness. Now the race is on. Let's put a little bit in here so I can kind of push it down as I put it in. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get this one done at the same time. Just take these out. Put them right here. These are not the best scissors to have over here for me. You know, in the olden days, they used to have a guy, you know, usually downtown by the stores or whatever, and he used to sharpen knives and scissors. Did you guys ever experience any of that? You might be too young. You know, I was going to put that green in, and I think I'm not going to do that. I'm just kind of deciding here, you know, on the fly. Yeah. There we go. And a little bit more in here so it can get down. It's already starting to get thick on me. Oh, I'm so slow. I think the weather has so much to do with your resin, man. I'm telling you, I really do. It amazes me of how it flows and how it doesn't flow and, you know, all that stuff. Let me take these guys out for a minute. Put this one in and put this one over here. Hope that'll work. Right there. And I'll put this one over here. Try to get it underneath if I can. Like that. Alright, here we go. Pour this in here. Come on. Don't be shy. You see how thick it is? How it plopped down there? Oh boy. Well, at least I won't have to move this one tonight. Well, I do have to scooch it over though, because I got to do the what do they call it? The holder? Yeah, I've got it sitting over here under my rocks waiting. Okay. Oop. Let's smooth this out a little. Don't want holes in there. This one out a little bit. I thought this would look good in the bottom, you know. I used it a lot in my junk journaling, and I love it. I couldn't even find the light colored one. I have one that's, you know, like a really light cream color one. Let me put some there. Okay, look at these flowers. They're floating all the way to the top. Now that I don't want. They can float, you know, they can float in the middle, but not to the top. So I'm going to be pushing them down probably for hours tonight. Oh, lordy. Lordy, lordy. Let's get this wiped off. You know, I've been putting the silicone, what's it called? Release on my tools. I'm sorry, I'm trying not to hiccup or cough or burp. And it's so much easier to get the resin off. It seems to me. I don't know. Just seems that way to me. I heard Michelle from Glitz and Glitter. I heard her talk about it, you know, being easier. And I thought, oh, that sounds like it would be easier. I want to try that. So I did that. And it does seem a bit easier. Let's see. Let's get a little bit more in here before I put the stones in. Okay, and here too. A couple of these are bigger and a couple of them are smaller. That's all right. Yeah, my resin's heating up. All right, let's see. I think this little piece can go in here somewhere. That's a good spot right there. All right, let's get stones. Oh, golly gee whiz. These little stones I bought from Chiba. I bought a big bag. Alrighty, whoops. Get some more. I wish I could just, sprinkle them in there, but I'd probably spend most of my time picking them out of the middle. You know what I mean? Yeah, I really got that all over my spoon. Just anything to make it more difficult. Sometimes I think resin doesn't like me. Oh, here's a really big one. I'm going to use it though. Well, as far as these stones go, pretty big. Okay, and more over here. And some more over there. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get the rest of my stones, get them all kind of lined up, and then I'll turn the camera back on. But right now, I'm going to turn the camera off, so you don't need to see me do every little stone. I'm sure you're tired of looking at it already. So let's do that. Okay, hold on. Alrighty, I'm back. Let's put our flowers in. Oh, it's getting pretty thick. Oh. This is one of the smallest ones here. I don't know. There we go. And they do keep floating. I know they want to float. I thought they would, but I thought, if I kept pushing them down, they'd get the idea. But maybe not. Okay, let's put these little flowers in. Here's a leaf. And I should have put these flowers in this one because it's so much smaller. They're all different little sizes. There's a leaf there. Okay, and we'll put some more resin on it. I like the green in the background better than I do the tan. What do you think? Like the green better? Ooh, it's getting hot. I might lose that little bit. Okay, so now I've got this to top it off. Let's clean this thing off with the sparkles in it. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to use this resin for my tray stand, so I'll have to pour more resin. It's looking very pretty to me, and I'm happy with it so far, except it's making me hurry. Okay, I think that looks pretty good, and you know, I don't see any bubbles, but you know, you never know. Is that one too big, or it just needs to lay down differently? There. These are staying down a little bit. That's good. These ones, these roses, these old garden roses, they want to float. They're like, I'm going to float, and I don't care what you say. Okay, now I want to get some of the green, what do you call these? I think they're the little metal shards that I used the last time. Oh, I'm so sticky I can't let go of anything. Okay, let's try this. Try to get some of the sticky off if I can. All right. Let's get this out of here. And where'd it go? These guys. All right. Alrighty. Here we go. I wonder if I can just kind of push them off here and there. Is that too many in a clump? I don't know if you can see it very well on the screen, but they're looking pretty. I'll take photos the best I can and put it at the end of the video. How's that? I probably should have put this on before I put the last little layer on. Oh dear. That. This one here. And the sticky didn't go away. I'm sad to say. Wow. This stuff is super sticky. Stickier than my other. Ooh, I don't want the green one over there. I can pick some of these up. And I don't know if I can put, I think I can put a little bit more on this one. Maybe a little bit more here and there. That's all I'm going to be able to put on there though. Yeah. Let me see. Let me move my stones. I hope they don't fall. Don't fall, stones. Please don't fall. Okay. Let's see if I can get this in here. I'm not putting any of that that fabric that we put at the bottom. I'm not doing that in the stand. Just putting a little bit of sprinkles on the feet and some stones around the edge, and that's it. This, I thought about putting the mica powder in here, but yeah, I decided against it. Well, I'm surprised this is even going in here, so I'll make some more and finish it off, and maybe I'll have enough to do some on this guy. Oops, went off. Man, it's really hot. I don't know if you can see me or not, but I don't have another hand to move the camera right this second. Oh my goodness, I won't let go of me. Oh. It's not full, but I'm going to make some more resin. So, and then I'll finish filling that and that too. All right, everybody. At least I got, you know, most of it poured. So I will go and mix some more, and we'll finish pouring that, and I'll be back. Or, you know, or I can just say so long, and I'll see you on the demold. The demold. Okay? All right, on the demold. Okay, so I've been looking at this and popping bubbles, and I slid it over. I spilled a little bit there, and I got some more resin that I put some more of that pretty crushed crystal in, and now I'm going to finish pouring the stand for the coasters. And I sure hope it turns out pretty. I think it will. Hope I did enough. I decided to come back instead of see you on the demold. Oh no, let's get the face. Oh dear. No, not that. I need every bit of this. I can't be spilling it. Oh, goodness. All right, let's fill this up now, I hope. Let's see how that looks. Looking pretty good. Push those over a little bit. Well, I guess they're pretty much pushed over. Okay. A few bubbles here and there. I think I got most of them. That one's full. This one's full. All right. So that's it, guys. I'll see you on the demold, and I'm not kidding this time. Alrighty, bye-bye. Good morning, everyone. It's time for the demold. How is everybody this morning? Good, I hope. Well, let's demold the extras. I had a little bit. This is pretty thin. It's not as, but I had a little bit left to do this water ripple heart. Let's see. Oh, my light went off. Hang on a second. can't afford to lose any more lights. Let's try that. Made it a little bit better. Okay. So, as I was saying, we got the water ripple. That's really pretty. You know, I haven't been really excited about this little water ripple mold, but I like it in clear. Oh, and this is clear without a little bit of sparkle. Okay, and then of course, you know, if I have a quarter, it only takes a quarter of an ounce. If I have a quarter of an ounce left, you know I'm going to make my flower. Yes. Oh my gosh, look at that. Oh my goodness sake. How can you not just absolutely adore this mole? Okay, wow. Now let's take our stand. You know, this is over poured a little bit, and I don't know if it's gonna be okay. Yeah, I've got some trimming to do, and we'll do that trimming. And then, ooh, looks like we got a little bit of trimming to do over here too. A little bit soft this morning because it's cloudy and rainy outside. Yeah, see, look, I way over poured there. I knew I did. You know, the resin was getting thick, so I couldn't judge where it was. So that's the little feet. And let's do the base. I hope I poured this correctly. You know, these little things, I didn't know if they were supposed to be covered or not covered. And I filled the mole, so it's sort of covered and maybe not covered. If that makes any sense. Oh my goodness. Okay, that looks pretty cool. Got some overpour here too that we'll get rid of. Yeah, I guess these shouldn't have been covered. This should be open, but it's almost open. Now, for the main event here, I think they're looking pretty nice. Even though, you know, I did them from the back to the front. What do you think? Think that looks a little bit vintage? I love it. And then that will sit in here after I get the overage. There we go, like that. Oh, that's going to be so pretty. Okay. Let's get this one. Oh, a little bit rough around the edges there. Pretty, pretty. Ooh, do we like it? I think I'm loving it. See, I like the green one on the back, better than the tan one that we were talking about, that ribbon. Yeah, can barely see it. Yeah, they fit in real nice. Well, sort of. Have to do a little trimming on that. Okay, this one. So pretty. Oh my gosh. Are we liking that? Oh, I love it. Love it, love it. It's going to look delicious with the trim around. Okay. Here's this one. This one might need a little bit of a top coat on it because I put some of this glitter on after the fact. So look at this one. These flowers actually stayed down pretty good. That's when it was getting pretty thick. you know. Okay. And then let's move this out of the way. And let's look at them. So I'm pretty happy with these. I do need to take the trimmer, you know, and maybe I can just do this with a file. It feels like it's just file worthy. Yeah, there's not too much on the back. And on the front, we might need a top coat. Let's see about this one. Yeah, this one needs some trimming. Oh yeah, this one needs some trimming. So I have to trim around this all the way around. Everything's a little soft this morning because of the rain. Did I tell you that? It's raining outside a little bit. We never are mad about, well, I'm never mad about the rain because I love the rain, but I'm never mad about the rain because we never get that much here where I live. And it's always... So sorry, that was my grocery delivery. So what I'm going to do is... I went over the feet here, so I shouldn't have went over the feet, I don't think, because the feet have to go in here on the other side. Has a little feet like that. Let me take care of the overage, and I'll come back to you. Okay. Won't take but a second for you. Okay, I trimmed all the pieces off, you know, the overpour, but I don't like to file. I tried filing, and I don't like to file with the resin so bendy. I want it to solidify a bit, so, you know, when I file, I'm filing the correct area. But I thought I'd try to see if these fit in here, or if I need to file them. No, they fit pretty good. That one did. And does this one? Yeah, not bad. So it has a little foot. Oh, I'm sorry. A little foot on it, so it sits up. And then I don't know if these will go in without filing. It's so bendy, I don't really want to mess with it, but I'll set it up here so you can see. So bendy. I think it looks vintage, and I think it looks beautiful. So you have two smaller ones, like if you had, you know, a wine glass or something like that. And then two larger ones for a cup. And then this is how it will appear, like this. You see this? On your table side. Oh, I love it. I think it's so pretty. And let me take the camera down. Sorry, I don't mean to make you. Looks like that. And then this way. I hope you like it. I'm falling in love with it more and more I look at it. And the camera back up without shutting you off. Would be good. Yeah. And I hope that, first of all, I want to thank you for watching. And I hope that you come back for another edition. And thank you for coasting through the week with me. Have a wonderful Wednesday. God bless. Bye-bye. Remember, be a blessing to someone else.